Apple just charged you $1,099 for the iPhone 17 Pro, and I need you to understand what that number actually means. That's a mortgage payment. That's a flight to Europe. That's 4 months of groceries for a family. And what did you get for it? A 48-megapixel camera, 12 gigs of RAM, a battery that still doesn't last 2 full days. In 2026. Here's what Apple didn't tell you. There are phones sitting right now on the market that destroy the iPhone 17 Pro on every single measurable spec, and some of them cost less than half the price. I'm not talking about cheap knockoffs. I'm not talking about phones you've never heard of from brands nobody trusts. I'm talking about phones that, on paper, make the iPhone 17 Pro look like a $1,099 mistake. The best one on this list costs $400 less than the iPhone 17 Pro and outperformed it in multi-core benchmarks so badly that TechRadar gave it a perfect 5 out of 5 in performance. So before you hand Apple another $1,000, watch this video. And I'm curious, which one of these 5 do you think hurts Apple the most? Drop it in the comments right now. Let's see who gets it right. Number 5. RedMagic 11 Pro. We're starting at number 5, and we're already making Apple sweat. The RedMagic 11 Pro costs $699. The iPhone 17 Pro costs $1,099. That's $400 sitting in your pocket before we've even talked about a single spec. But here's where it gets embarrassing for Apple. TechRadar tested this phone head-to-head against the iPhone 17 Pro in performance benchmarks. They gave the RedMagic 11 Pro a perfect 5 out of 5 in performance. The iPhone 17 Pro lost. A $699 phone beat a $1,099 phone in the category Apple built its entire identity around. The Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor paired with 16 gigabytes of RAM doesn't just keep up with Apple's chip, it outpaces it under sustained load. And that's the key phrase, sustained load. Because Apple's chip looks great in short burst benchmarks, but when you're actually gaming, rendering, running demanding apps for extended periods, thermal throttling kicks in and performance drops. The RedMagic 11 Pro solves this problem by building an actual cooling fan into the phone. Not a heat pipe, not thermal paste, an actual fan. The kind that keeps the processor running at full speed no matter how hard you push it. The 7,500 mAh battery means you're not hunting for a charger by 3 p.m. The 144Hz AMOLED display covers the entire front of the phone with minimal bezels. And yes, it kept the 3.5mm headphone jack, something Apple removed years ago and never explained why. The camera system is basic. That's the honest trade-off. You're not buying this phone for Instagram. You're buying it because it's a performance machine that costs $400 less than a phone it just beat in benchmarks. Apple charges you a premium for the logo. The RedMagic 11 Pro charges you for what's actually inside. Number 4. Motorola Razr Ultra. Number 4 is the one that physically cannot be matched by Apple at any price. The Motorola Razr Ultra folds in half. I know, that sounds simple, but think about what that actually means. When you're done using your phone, it becomes half its size. It fits in pockets that no iPhone ever will. It disappears into a jacket pocket, a small bag, a back pocket without a visible rectangular bulge. Apple cannot do this. Not the iPhone 17 Pro, not the iPhone 17 Pro Max, not any iPhone at any price point. This is a physical capability that Apple simply does not offer. But here's where Motorola makes it interesting. They didn't sacrifice performance to build the folding form factor. Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage as the default configuration, not an upgrade you pay extra for. The base model. Compare that to the iPhone 17 Pro. You're paying $1,099 for 256 gigabytes and 12 gigabytes of RAM. The Razr Ultra ships with double the storage and 33% more RAM, and it folds. The 4-inch cover screen on the front means you can read messages, check notifications, and use apps without ever opening the phone. Your phone becomes 2 devices in one form factor. Every time you set a folded Razr Ultra down next to an iPhone 17 Pro, the iPhone looks like it's from a different era, because functionally it is. Number 3. Google Pixel 10 Pro. Number 3 is the one that should genuinely embarrass Apple's camera team, the Google Pixel 10 Pro. Apple has spent years telling you that the iPhone has the best camera in the world. Their entire marketing budget is basically one long argument that nobody takes better photos than iPhone users. The Pixel 10 Pro disagrees. Google's computational photography has consistently ranked among the very best in independent testing, not Apple's marketing materials, not sponsored reviews, independent testing. And it does this in a 6.3-inch body that's actually comfortable to hold and use with one hand. But here's where the details should make every iPhone user's stomach drop. 7 years of software updates. Apple gives you roughly 5 to 6 years of iOS support before your phone starts getting left behind. Google is guaranteeing 7 full years of Android updates on the Pixel 10 Pro. That means the phone you buy today is supported until 2032, and it's compatible with MagSafe accessories, the entire ecosystem of cases, wallets, chargers, and mounts that Apple users spent years building. The Pixel 10 Pro works with all of it. So you get a better camera by most independent measures, a more compact body, 7 years of guaranteed updates, full MagSafe compatibility, and it comes under the price of the iPhone 17 Pro. Apple's camera argument was always their strongest one. The Pixel 10 Pro just took it away. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Now, number 2 is interesting because it actually costs more than the iPhone 17 Pro. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra is $1,299, and it's on this list because it proves something important. The iPhone 17 Pro isn't just beaten by cheaper phones. It's beaten by phones in its own price bracket so completely that paying the extra $200 for Samsung is an obvious decision the moment you compare the two. Start with the camera. The Galaxy S25 Ultra has a 200 megapixel primary sensor. The iPhone 17 Pro has 48 megapixels. That's not a small gap. That's not a rounding difference. That is 4 times the resolution on the camera that Apple charges $1,099 and tells you is the best in class. But Samsung didn't stop there. The S25 Ultra has 2 telephoto cameras. 2 different focal lengths, different use cases, both included in the box. The iPhone 17 Pro has 1. Then there's Samsung DeX. Plug this phone into a monitor and it becomes a desktop computer, a fully functional desktop environment with resizable windows, keyboard and mouse support, and the ability to run apps like a PC. Apple has no equivalent feature on any iPhone at any price. And the S Pen stylus is included in the box. Artists, note takers, people who annotate documents, they've had a reason to choose Samsung for years because of this single feature that Apple has never offered. So at $1,299, you get 4 times the camera resolution, 2 telephoto lenses, a built-in stylus, and a desktop computer mode. At $1,099, you get Apple's logo and the assumption that you didn't compare. But before I reveal number 1, if this video has made you question that $1,099 price tag even a little bit, hit the like button and subscribe. I break down the gadgets that actually matter every single week, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. All right, number 1. OnePlus 15. The phone that makes the iPhone 17 Pro look like a scam isn't a gaming phone, it's not a foldable, it's not a camera system, it's not a productivity powerhouse. It's just a better phone at a lower price with better specs, and there's no debate about it. The OnePlus 15 costs $899. The iPhone 17 Pro costs $1,099. That's $200 in your pocket before we've said a single word about what's inside. But here's what's inside. Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor, the same class of chip beating Apple in benchmarks. 16 gigabytes of RAM versus the iPhone's 12, a 165Hz display versus the iPhone's 120, a 7,300 mAh battery that makes the iPhone's battery look like a prototype, and the 512GB 16GB RAM model of the OnePlus 15 is still cheaper than the base 256GB 12GB RAM iPhone 17 Pro. Read that again. You can buy the fully maxed out OnePlus 15, more storage, more RAM, faster display, bigger battery, and still spend less money than the entry-level iPhone 17 Pro. The 120-watt charging gets you from 0 to full in about 40 minutes. The
The iPhone 17 Pro still doesn't support anything close to that speed. You will spend more hours of your life waiting for your iPhone to charge than you ever will waiting for a OnePlus. This is the phone that wins because it doesn't specialize. It doesn't have one killer feature. It just beats the iPhone 17 Pro at everything, across the board, for $200 less. And that's why it's number one. What Apple built in 2026 is a masterclass in brand loyalty. They raised the price, they made incremental improvements, and they counted on the fact that most people would never actually compare specs side by side. These 5 phones are what happens when you do compare. A $699 benchmark destroyer, a foldable that physically does what no iPhone can, a camera killer that's also MagSafe compatible, a spec monster with a built-in stylus and a desktop mode, and the best value flagship on the market. Apple's biggest advantage in 2026 isn't the chip or the camera or the software. It's that most people never watch videos like this one. Now you have. So which one do you think hurts Apple the most? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one.